I don't think I do it.
But Arsenal started like house on fire. Signing number 2 for this new era. It's Judgment Day, people. Yeah! What did your boy tell you? It was never in doubt. Never in doubt.
Don't believe in any luck, I believe I'm self-made, yeah.
Are you ready?
Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. I hope you are all doing well. Okay, please smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and of course, hit that notification bell. It's time for another rival watch-along. And these two games are massive for Leeds United. Of course they are, because our relegation rivals, Everton, Southampton and Bournemouth, all play. Okay. As a Leeds United fan, I want to know your thoughts in the comments, but I'm praying for a Newcastle win and I'm praying for a Southampton win as well. Southampton have a 6-point gap. Yes, that'll close to 3, but it's about dragging Bournemouth down there with us as well, especially when you consider that we have Bournemouth at the weekend. Now, before we go any further, I just want to obviously shout out the sponsors of this channel, specifically the watch-alongs. It is, of course, football prizes, okay? And what a fantastic prize they have available for us this week, okay? A Leeds United competition. It's the squad signed 22-23 shirt. It's £3.95 a ticket. And look, guys, there are only 23 tickets left. Yes, just 23. And there's still 3 days to run on that, okay? So you've got to be in it to win it. £3.95 a ticket. Get involved. You can get this season's shirt signed by the full squad, as well as some other instant win prizes. A nice ball there signed by the players, and of course a Willie Gnonto signed shirt. Now, as I told you all, and you all told me not to bother, I went and got my neck tattooed today. I hope you like it. And I also got a swallow on my hand, okay? And I just want to shout out both lads that did that over at Steel River Tattoo Studio. I just did that for effect. I didn't forget. So first of all, I want to shout out Mr. Kyle Lightfoot. Why isn't it sharing it? There it is. Let me put it there. Mr. Kyle Lightfoot, who did my hand. Big up to you. He's a big Arsenal fan as well, actually, and watches a bit of fan content. So unlucky for him, but I just wanted to shout him out. And I want to shout out as well Callum Abbott as well, who's there, who does some awesome portraits. I can't lie to you. Some of them are absolutely sick. He was the one that did my neck. And yeah, big up to them both. Thank you for tattooing me. And yeah, make sure you check them out. If you're in the northeast area, Steel River, check them out. Get them on Instagram. That's CA_tattooist. And for Kyle, it is Kyle Lightfoot Tattoo. Nice and easy. So get involved, folks, okay? And I hope you like the new ink. I'm a massive fan of it. And I know some of you were saying to me yesterday, don't bother, but to you, I don't give a damn. I do not give a damn. Let's go.
Are you ready?
Degenerate. Listen, massive game. We're not too far away from kickoff now as well, just 5 minutes away. And listen, there are 248 people of you watching now. By the end of the stream, they will raise up, no doubt. But in order to help them raise up, please smash a like on the video, okay? Because the more likes we get, the more views we get, the more subs we get, etc., etc. You know the shtick today. I just want to say as well, folks, that we are on 18,738 subscribers. I have set that target, okay, to get to 20K by the end of this season, okay? That's 2 seasons we've been doing this solo. 10K per season, 20K after 2 seasons would be absolutely amazing. So if you are new here, please do subscribe to the channel. It massively helps. Just on the neck, right? Because I know Bully was asking, genuinely, right? I'm not shitting you. I'm not trying to be Billy Big Bollocks and all this sort of stuff, because I think tattoos are hurt. I'm not one of them that says, I like the pain. I don't like pain, right? I'm not a weirdo. But it didn't hurt on the neck. Jen, it did not hurt on the neck. The worst parts that I've been tattooed are the flabby bits. This killed, and on my calf when I got my Bielsa tattoo, that killed. But I think I sat for a fair few hours for that one. But yeah, this one did not hurt genuinely, and the hand is hurting me more so now than the neck is, which is mad. I don't know, but it was dot work, so maybe. Vias Parinos says, will you be doing this full time at some point, Joe? That is the dream, bro. Yeah, that's the dream eventually, hopefully. Hopefully that will happen. But one thing's for certain, Leeds United need to stay in the Premier League in order for that to happen. That goes without saying, because there ain't the pull for Championship content. Cheers, SJH. Thank you, Team H. Thanks for everyone for all the love. All Tsunami, aren't we? We are today. Two, black and white army. Two, black and white. Yo, I don't know what happened there. It just kicked me out. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know why that happened. I'm back. Okay. It's probably because I was saying Toon Black and White Army, and the YouTube were like, no. You're not about that life, Joe. You're a Leeds United fan. But today I am about that life. Okay. I'm a Newcastle fan today. I'm not an Everton fan. God forbid. I am a Southampton fan. Now, I want you to tell me. I'm going to try get Sky Go on here, but there will be a delay. Shall I get both games up? I'm not too sure. I don't know what to do. I do just want to share this with you. I know you don't want to hear it and people don't believe me and all that. But at this moment in time, right? At this moment in time, Leeds United, according to the numbers, okay, 538, have a 45% chance of going down. They are saying that we're staying up. However, what I will say, if Everton were to win tonight at home against Newcastle, you best believe that we will probably be going down. It is that big, okay? We're at the stage where we have to pray that there are three worse teams than us. And at the minute, according to 538, they are. Look, Forest won yesterday. It was the perfect time to play Brighton when you considered they'd just been knocked out of the FA Cup semi-final, went all the way to penalties, loads of injuries, loads of changes. Perfect time to play them. But remember, they hadn't won in 12 before that. Nottingham Forest are not now going to go on some sort of run, okay? Bournemouth may have had their run. They now look like they might be on a bit of a blip. If they lose tonight, we can certainly call it a blip. No, Nick, this isn't an AA tattoo, bro. That it's similar, but it's not a AA tattoo, mate. That one there's the Deathly Hallows from Harry Potter, because I'm a massive nerd. So yeah, right, yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah, so Everton, yeah, they're not in great form. What a tough test as well, obviously, when you consider Newcastle's spanking of Spurs 6-1 the other day. It's going to be a tough day. So, you know what I mean? I'm hoping for a Newcastle win. I back Newcastle on my little bet. So, yeah, man. Listen, 343 people watching now. If you haven't already, please do smash a like on the video. It'd be great if you could do that for me. I will switch between... It's probably best for us to focus on Newcastle Everton, right? Do you think? I want to know in the chat, which game do we focus on? Joel Linton says we have to help you guys again. Exactly, bro. Because Callum Wilson did it for us last time. You know, Newcastle are going to do it again. They want more northern teams in it, innit? You're a bit muffled there. Am I? Can you hear me? Is the sound all right, folks, or has it gone dodgy? The sound should be totally fine. Can someone tell me if we're all right? Can hear fine. Right, okay, no worries. That's fine. Newcastle Everton it is then. That's where we'll focus. I've got flash scores here, so if anything does happen in the other game, you normally get like a little red dot, so we'll be able to quickly switch over. Southampton, Bournemouth have kicked off, okay? Newcastle Everton still yet to kick off. Villarreal, Espanyol, both teams to score. Get in the bank. We move. You went muffled for about 5 seconds, but it's back now. Okay, the sound went a bit strange. Right, okay. I probably like moved it a little bit dodgy. I do apologize. All back. Come on then. What is it called? Z cars or whatever they play. Joe, will you still do content if we go down? Yeah, 100%, Adrian. I used to do content before. we came up. I just don't think there'll be the clamour for it as much as there is now. Do you know what I mean? Like my watch-along against Leicester got 2.8k live viewers. That's the most I've ever had. It shows the clamour is there for it. I just want to shout out my big buddy over here. Look, Lee Chappie. Big up to Lee. Make sure you check out on his channel. Lee Chappie, we are all Geordies tonight. We are, mate. And I want to know from you, Chappie, who do you want to win out of Southampton versus Bournemouth? Because for me, I want Southampton to win because there's still a gap there. So even if they win it, nothing changes. Do you know what I mean? Whereas if Bournemouth win, they pull further away and we've got to play and all that sort of jazz. But we're underway, folks, in Newcastle versus Everton. I'll quickly put the timer on for you. If you do want to follow along, you'll be able to see the timer here, and I will just make sure it's on the right seconds for you, so you can do that. We're now on 13 seconds, no, and I've just flicked it with my finger, so we're not there yet. Just bear with us 1 sec. We are now on 22. There we go. We're on time, folks. I will keep up to date, as I say, with the with the Southampton-Bournemouth game as well. I am really, really nervous. I think for me, the longer it stays 0-0, the more worried I'll get. But for me, I'm feeling a Newcastle win, I can't lie. Joe, we've never worn our Saudi kit. I swear you have, Joe Linton. I've seen you in that white kit before now. I know you have. Will Hal be returning? Mate, if we stay up, Hal 100% will be returning. If indeed he can, because I know he lives abroad now. Joe, you can join Pieface with the Plymouth Argyle podcast. Yeah, I don't want to go down. Forget Plymouth. Forget the Green Army. Toon, Black and White Army tonight. Am I being stupid? Surely we all want a Bournemouth win, says Jamie. No, I don't think so, mate. No, because I don't see Southampton winning enough games. I think if Southampton beat Bournemouth, we can go above Bournemouth with a win. I want Southampton to win. I think that's the best. I want to know from you, though, if you think Bournemouth to win is the better option, then tell me the reasons as to why. Because I want Southampton to win, because Southampton would still have a big gap, to claw back with only 5 games left. And as I say, the importance of us being able to leapfrog Bournemouth if we were to win. And that is a big if. Chance here for Newcastle. Can't get it under his spell, though. Joe Willock. Draw Southampton. People are saying, nah, I want a Southampton win. That's where my head's at. Oh, Joel Linton said they've never won in the Saudi kit. That's not what I want to hear, Joel. You should be on the pitch sorting it out, brother. You know what I mean? But you know, I will say this, right? El said, Joe, if Southampton win, we could finish bottom. It doesn't matter where you finish in the bottom if you're in the bottom 3 for me. I don't care. Like, we could finish bottom. We could finish. I would argue it's worse to finish bloody 18th, 1 place below. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not bothered. If you're in the bottom 3, we're going down, it's rubbish. So I'm not even bothered about that. Can finish. If we're going down, we can finish bottom for me. I couldn't give you 2 hoots because we're not in the Premier League anymore. It don't mean no. Awarby there into Dwight McNeil. Dwight McNeil trying to get it down the left-hand side, but Kieran Trippier heads it out. Kieran Trippier, I need a big point from him tonight. Yeah, Red Jabby says, drag as many into it as possible. This is where we need to be, yeah? We need to be going into that final day with loads of different permutations. Do you know what I mean? Jamie says, if Bournemouth lose, they'll be up for Sunday. If they win, they're on the beach. I disagree with that because it's still... You know, I massively disagree with that. If they lose tonight, this is a South Coast derby, takes a lot out of them. That's 2 losses on the spin by your relegation rivals, spanked by West Ham, beaten by Southampton. Also, we have to add in the fact as well that we played on Tuesday. Bournemouth play tonight. They have much less time than us to prepare for that game on Sunday. So hopefully Voba's back. Cooper in that back 4 alongside Voba. You got to play Nonso. You got to play Rutter. Because that Bamford miss still is haunting me. Harrison Ailing have signed new contracts. Yeah. Who's saying get rid of them anyway? They were good they were good. I think Harrison's fine. I think Ailing's squad player next season. Hopefully second choice to a better right back. Because we do need one. I know he's probably not going to play Nonto, mate. I can hope and dream, right? I can hope and dream. What day is it tomorrow? Friday will be the press conference tomorrow, so we'll be reacting to that. I'm looking to get a Bournemouth fan on as well, and I'll also be doing a preview of the game as well. The game's on Sunday. I think I'm going to do West Ham Palace on Saturday, but I don't know if it's really going to affect us. Do you know what I mean? Oh, Iwobi, that's a great ball in for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but it is headed. Just missed, actually, Calvert-Lewin. He's asking for some sort of penalty. Forget that. Calvert-Lewin back in the side is a big plus for Everton. Great ball by Iwobi, straight away looking for Calvert-Lewin. I don't know what he's asking for. Never a foul by any stretch of the imagination. Trippier. Oh, Trippier's gave it away. Decore tries a strike. I'm happy with Nick Pope in goal. Iwobi tries to bend one in. It's way over, though. Way over by Alex Iwobi. What time do man... Because I've got Harry Kane to score any time, and he's in my fantasy team, so give me a heads up. Have Joseph on the bench, says Samantha Raj. Maybe. Listen, like on the video for me. Let's get it up to 500 live viewers as soon as possible. Let me check them likes on the video. Joe Willock there in a tussle with Mark Guehi. What am I on about? Idrissa Gana Gueye. Everton want a free kick there. I don't know what for, to be fair, but it's been given. 8:15 kickoff. Is it not 8 o'clock for Man United Spurs? Oh, Joel Linton in the head of Idrissa Gana Gueye there, to be fair. Decore. Here's Dan Burn. That's a foul by Decore, surely. Here's Iwobi. Everton have started good, you know. Or is it 8:15? Fair enough. I tell you what, Everton, look up for it, folks. And the crowd are up for it. It's not a good sign. It's not a good sign. Trust. Good challenge by Idrissa Gana Gueye. Iwobi cross, takes a deflection, Trippier clears it. But this is the thing. Newcastle are not going to take this lightly because they... Oh, it's a good strike by Idrissa Gana Gueye, but it is saved by Nick Pope. Has to be better than that, doesn't it? But Newcastle are going for top 4, you know what I mean? Costa Agenda says, who do you think's going down? I don't know, mate. Southampton and Forest, I'm still sold on. Chance, Callum Wilson. Great control, but it's a challenge, and it's going to be a corner ball. Corner ball. Big moment, this. Tom Long says Southampton, Leeds and Everton to go down. The fact that you don't have Forest in there is insane. Forest are going down. How come Isak isn't starting? No, he's not injured, I don't think, bro. He just switches them round, right? He probably fancies the pace of Wilson, maybe. I don't know. He'll come on at some point. Surely no one expected Everton to lose every game, James. Well, I did, didn't I did. We'll see, though, innit? We'll see. I don't expect us to not get another win. Of course we will. It's taken short. It's well worked. Goes out to Bruno Guimaraes. Can he have a strike? Guimaraes! Oh, it's corner. Another corner. Do we want Southampton to win? I do. Tom Long said they won yesterday. Yeah. First win in 12 against the Brighton team that got knocked out of the FA Cup and had loads of injuries. They were starting people up front that wouldn't get near the team. Do you know what I mean? They need Evan Ferguson back. Forest aren't just going to suddenly turn it. For me, anyway. I might be wrong. But listen, 1 win in 12 does not a good team make. Right. So, another corner to come in here. Kieran Trippier. Dead. Oh, they've taken it short again. You can see it's something they've worked on. Everton do clear it. Oh, it's a poor ball by Almiron. If we stay up, do I want Javi to stay? No, not for me. I know Forest have Saints next at home. Jamie, that's massive, isn't it? That's massive. I will be doing that game, no doubt. Trippier tries to cross. It's blocked by Decore. Newcastle getting on it a little bit more now, which is good to see. Just need to pump. Sorry, folks. It's a good job I muted it. I don't know why I'm apologising, but it is what it is. When was last time Everton went down, Joe? They've never been down, but it's what it is. Like, if I'm not going to sit here and say we're going down until it is mathematically impossible. I'm not going to say it. D said Jude Bellingham should go to Newcastle. The reason I've said D, I don't know why I mentioned that bit. I want to something D said yesterday, which made me laugh so much, and I forgot to mention it. He went, Joe would look for positives on the final day if we were 4 points from safety. Still thinking we can stay up when it's mathematically impossible. Great challenge there by Trippier. And here's Sean Longstaff. I like Sean Longstaff, you know. Good player. Idrissa Gana Gate. Awobi. Trying to get Mikalenko in. There's a cross coming in now. It's blocked and it's going to be cleared. Oh, Joe Linton. Short pass. Great challenge. That's a great challenge, referee. Decent area for a free kick. I thought it was a good challenge, personally. Idrissa Gana Gate. Oh, no, it is a foul. Sean Longstaff. As soon as I've just been praising the guy, he goes and makes a mad, rash challenge, which can only mean one thing. I've jinxed it again, and they score again. I wish we'd start games like Everton have. We don't have it, do we? Sam manager just says, don't go all out, buddy. Sit back. Let them attack you. John says, not expecting much, but fingers crossed, yeah. Pray to your deity, mate. All good for me. Joe, sing us a song, pal.
Are you ready?
Free kick. There's one for you, bro. Free kick to come in. Idrissa Gana Gate and who else is over it? I'm not sure, but they're going to have a strike, surely. If Everton score, you know, they'll win. If they score first. Oh, Idrissa Gana Gate. Poor free kick. Way over. Wasn't a great one. Next week, Forest versus Southampton. That's not good. I mean, if they draw, sweet, man. Sweet as a nut. Sweet like Tropicana. Still nothing in the Southampton-Bournemouth game. Just FYI. Everton have actually made their home ground a tough place to go. We give out presents. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, Goodison Park notoriously is a tough place to go. But you're right, we do give out presents. But it's about the players you have and stuff, don't it? You know, if we had, I don't know, some athletes, if you know what I mean, like, I now look at it, I thought I was above it, but like having someone like a Ben Mee, a Tarkovsky, a Cody, someone like that, man, they would make it, you know. We do need some Guimaraes, good ball, come out though by Jordan Pickford. I do think, for me, we do need some proper great. We need some more English players. I said it, and that isn't meant in any sort of like bacon kind of way. You know what I mean? It's just a case of like someone said yesterday, the last British player that the only British player, that for the first team that Auto had signed was Dan James. I don't know if that's true when you think about some of the youngsters, but I guess senior players. Cheers, Will. So, no, Johnny, no. Spurs Fan Society group says jealous of Everton. They'll be able to experience new grounds next season. We'll see in it. We'll see. 1 goal and 1 point ahead as it stands, says old school Leeds United. Yeah, as it stands, live tables. Harrison, yeah, true, Andy. The fans hounded James out. No, they didn't. The club sold him. Dan James is crap. I'm not going to sit here and say he's good. But the fact that you think the fans had some sort of impact on him being sold is crazy talk. Because every manager played him. Leeds United wanted to improve the squad and seen Dan James as a make weight for that. To think that do you think Victor Orta listens to us? Do you really think Victor Orta listens to us? Especially when it comes to buying and selling players, it's crazy. But Dan James was rubbish, and I'm not going to change that. That's poor from Shah, but another poor pass there by Doucouré. Yeah, we do have Tyler Adams. He is a massive miss. Here is Miguel Almiron. Great pass there into Longstaff. Gets it back. Newcastle looking good here. It's opened up. Joe Willock. Joe Linton. Cross. Oh, it's good cutback as well, but it's cleared. First real look on the counter there. Roberts over Aronson, says Johnny Smythe. Probably, mate. Probably. Lorente gone. Bielsa gone. What does that mean, Clive T? What do you mean? You think we had a say in them going? I'll tell you something now for a fact that I never wanted Bielsa to go. And let's not rewrite history. Diego Lorente was poor. He would have not improved us. Against Liverpool, we'd have lost more than 6. Lorente was not a good centre-back for us, trust. Tom, I'm a Leeds fan, bro. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. They'll listen when we don't want a manager. But Schroeder was different, bro. You seen what that was like. Come on now. Come on now. That was different. You're not saying that they looked at Dan James genuinely. The square ball wanted Bielsa sack, Clive T. That is so wrong. That's so not true, bro. It's so not true, man. It's so not true, man. How is Sicky Stera's injury? I hope it's not bad, mate, because he's a clutch player. I seen someone comment on my video earlier on saying, stop saying clutch. Listen, if that's going to grind your gears, I think we've got a Bournemouth goal, folks. We're going to have to switch over here. I think Bournemouth are about to score a goal. We may just have a goal coming for Bournemouth. This would mean relegation for Southampton for me. Definitely. Oh, there's the ball through. And it is Dominic Solanke. Great save. No, it's a great save, but it's come out. I'm not sure who's found the back of the net, but it is 1-0 to Bournemouth. I don't know if they'll check for an offside, potentially. It may well be offside. I think it's offside. Panic over. Vina it was with the goal. I think Solanke might be offside. He's onside. I think he's onside. I think Romain Perrault plays him onside. Poor defending by Kyle Walker-Peters. He should have got there ahead of Vina. But I think that might be 1-0 Bournemouth because to me, I think Solanke's onside. They'll look at it and I think he gives it because it looks to me like Romain Perrault's playing him onside. I'm going to go as far as to say that he's onside. Oh. No, not given. There you go. There you go. It's not been given, folks. If you do want a Southampton win like me, then we're good. Hang on, is it still being checked? Wait there. I mean, it must be offside because they would have checked VAR, wouldn't they? So, but it didn't look it to me. It looked like Romain Perrault was playing him on. I know Ethan goal, no goal. I don't know. It's pissing down in Southampton. Oh no, hang on. Oh, actually, I think he is. I think he is off. Good strike by Solanke. It came out to Vina. Kyle Walker-Peters napping. Vina gets there ahead of him. It's a good strike from Vina. Yes. What is Perrault doing? He ducks from the ball. The funny. What a div. Not only did he nearly play him onside, when the ball came through, then he ducked. Clown. We were supposed to sign him. Can you imagine if we had him as well? It's offside, folks. Confirmed. Back to Everton versus Newcastle now. It looked on to me. Decore all over. Bruno Guimaraes. Space on the right here for Trippier. Trippier, nice ball into Joe Linton to Bruno Guimaraes. Into Miguel Almiron. Cross. Oh! Oh, Tarkowski nearly put it in his own net. Oh, Pickford's had a little elbow out at Callum Wilson here. Obviously, the Newcastle fans are definitely not fans of Jordan Pickford being a Mackham. Spurs to win tonight, 3-1 Harry Kane hat-trick. I do have Harry Kane to score anytime tonight. That one kicks off at 8:15. Just showing us a replay of a Calvert-Lewin strike that I missed when we were looking at that Bournemouth Southampton game. Nick Pope sends it long. Mikalenko heads it back though. There's Onana, and Onana's a good player. You know, if Everton do go down, and I'm one of the teams down that bottom half, I'm looking at Onana every single day. That's who we need. Someone like that in the middle of the park. Not Rocker and McKennie who just get brushed off the ball far too easy. That's what we miss, you know. We've got no bastards. We've got none. We've got none, man. Apart from Adams. That is it. Everyone else is too nice. Too nice. Everton go down, I would go for Pickford. Shout below. Shout. 621 in the room. Big up to you all. Thanks for being here on this Thursday evening. If you haven't already, smash a like on the video. And if you are new, do please subscribe to the channel. Nonto gives it, Nick. I forget about him, mate, 'cause he never plays, does he? Insanity. Insane. Ball goes forward. Tarkowski deals with it, though. I don't like that it's 0-0, man. I don't like that it's 0-0. Bournemouth will tear us a new one. We'll see what we Sunday. Lee Baird says, hope you're well, Joe. Hope you're well, Lee. Hope you're well, brother. Dan Byrne flicks it forward, looking for Joe Winton, but Tarkowski wins it in the air. Here's Dwight McNeil has a strike. Easy save for Pope in the end. It did move a little bit, but he saved it. Billing skies it, is it? Name is Liam says Bournemouth going to ruin us. Well, they did. Were they 3-0 up against us earlier in season? Here's Miggy Almiron. Good work from him. Oh, then gives it away, man. Joe Willock dispossessed. Ben Godfrey, man. Oh, that's a great challenge. Great challenge, Botman. Honestly, this tap did not hurt. My hand is hurting me more now than my neck. So, here's McNeil. Everton look good, though, I can't lie. We need a John Joe Shelvey. I don't mind John Joe Shelvey, but he's been booted out of the why did you insist that square ball didn't want Bielsa sacked? Are you in denial? No, Clive, you're just so wrong. Because I know them. And I know and listen to them all the time. Michael Norman and Dan Moylan and Moscow love Bielsa. I think you're listening to a different podcast, mate. I'm telling you. Are you in denial? It's mad, that, Clive. I really am mad. I don't know what you've listened to that makes you believe that. Because, like I say, I listen to every podcast and also know them, and I know for a fact that they did not want him sacked. Yeah, Sean, really, really good. If Southampton go down, Lavia is getting scooped. Well, City have already got a buyback clause, haven't they? Dan and Michael wanted him sacked. Clive, they didn't. Do you want me to get them on the phone? Do you want me to get them on the phone and ask them? Would you go for Ward-Prowse? Yeah, I think some bigger teams might, though. Everton and Onana winning the ball. Dwight McNeil. Everton looking good. Yeah, he must be winding me up now. I'm just going to leave it now. Is it true Leicester have the easiest running? Bully B, man. I know what you're trying to do, Billy. Never noticed it. Tell you why, Stuart, because I've only just got it. I got it at 12. I can't make it look straight on here, but it is straight, I promise you. Yeah. Yeah, it's class. Bully's just like Bully's on the wine, though. Oh, he's done well there. It's a great ball into Calvert-Lewin. Big chance coming here for Everton. Doucouré can't get a strike off. He's in. Doucouré. Mikalenko. Calvert-Lewin on the strike. Blocked. Awobi's pushed him there, ref. He's pushed him. It's going to be it's a mandala, Lee. It's a mandala. Dot work. It's really cool. When you can see it up close, loads of little dots. Everton all over Newcastle. Yeah, they are, bro. They are. And we need to ensure that they don't get the first goal. Shut up, man. Thank you, Lewis. Thank you. Mr. Dodo, you're on the wine juice. I do not listen to yous, man. Should Leeds go? Leeds should go for anybody, mate, at the end of the thing. If Leeds lose against Bournemouth, do you think? No, listen. As much as people want it, there is no point in sacking Grazia now. There's no point in sacking Grazia now. It'd be insane, folks. We've got 5 games left. Pointless. Absolutely pointless. We just have to accept that we got the decision wrong and blame the board some more. And then in the summer, the 49ers come in. Javi's not worse than Jesse, man. Come on. Ryan says, love your content, Joe. Without it, Leeds will put me in a deep depression. Big up to you, bro. I'm glad that you do it because it helps me. Newcastle look like crap. Yeah, not looking great. But listen, Newcastle are going for the top 4. Eddie Howe's a good manager. Yeah, so don't worry. Don't worry. Until Everton score. If Everton get the first goal, then worry. Because I think they'll defend for their lives. The crowd will be behind them. We need Newcastle to score first for me. Someone's on the deck here. Bruno Guimaraes. Is that right, Auntie Tomo? Are all games on DAZN? Really? Is that only in the UK? Is that outside of the UK? But means you'll be able to get streams for every game, which means I'll be able to do watch-alongs of every game, so don't worry about it. We're here, man. Oh, Danny, do you remember that, bro? Do you remember that block by Mings? Oh, my days. I still love that. Still love that. Any manager would play non-toe back. Yeah, probably. Cardiff have just got 1-0 up. I've got both teams to score in that. Yeah, both teams to score. Rotherham, Cardiff. Cardiff 1-0 up. The bidding for it and the anti-Tomo. Well, I hope they get it, man. That'd be good. Who's your favourite second team, Joe? Arsenal. I like Arsenal, bro. But you can't really have a second team, but I do like Arsenal. Yeah, VPN, no worries. Joe, 46 watch-alongs is brutal, though. Yeah, with more thrown in. Bro, I do more than 46. Not 46 Leeds ones, but Newcastle. Sound the alarm. Joel Linton. He gets down the left-hand side. He cuts inside. It's Joel Linton. Saved. Yes! Callum Wilson makes it 1-0. How are the lads? It's that man again. Callum Wilson. Get in! Sound the alarm! Again, man! Again! Yes! Joe Linton does ever so well, to be fair. Comes inside, beats Godfrey, has a strike. Pickford does a melee, straight into a dangerous area, and bang. Callum Wilson, the goal poacher, there to nestle it in the back of the net. And it is 1-0. Get in. Buzzing with that, man. Buzzing with that. Callum Wilson. Up the bleeding races, says Johnny Smythe. Get in, man. Always love the tune. Up the tune. Danny says T-Rex arms. Exactly, bro. Get in. Does a Melier. Bit harsh on Melier. I know. I'm just buzzing with Wilson because Wilson, he saved us last season. He's about to save us again. Wilson. I'm getting Tom Hanks vibes. You know what I mean? Wilson. How is Pickford in the... Oh, Pickford's a good goalkeeper, man. Come on now. Let's not rewrite history. But he's shit today, but I think he's a good goalkeeper. I'd take him at Leeds. Yeah, the Leeds Rockets. Nice, isn't it? This is how it should be, bro, man. Everton will find it hard to get back now because... Yeah, nice one, Bully. Newcastle will find this hard now because at the end of the day, Longstaff, cross. Oh, Wilson header. Because now they're going to have to come out, aren't they? Now they're going to have to come out, which means Newcastle are going to get more chances. Bring on Alan Saint Maximan. Change to scoreboard. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get that scoreboard changed. There you go. Scoreboard change. Love that. I need Valencia to score as well. Come on, Valencia, Ian. 1-1 it is. Love that, though. This is huge, isn't it? We just need 3 worse teams than us. Jamie, that's tough, eh? Tough. I think Leicester win. Brighton and City win. Is Maximan injured? There you go, then. Shows what I know. Here's Dwight McNeil. But this is what I mean. Everton are going to have to come out now. They, you know what I mean? They're running out of games, etc. No, not for me, Nige. I can understand why people say it is. But for me, I want Southampton to win because it pulls Bournemouth again. Score change, folks. Thank you for letting me know. Here's Dwight McNeil. Looking for Calvert-Lewin, but it's headed there by Shah, I think. Decore. So it's all over Bruno Guimaraes there. Free kick given. Tottenham Man United's kicked off as well. I could see a Tottenham win there, you know. Jamie says Everton last 2, Wolves away, Bournemouth at home. Call me mad, right? Call me mad. But I do think we will win another game. I do. Yeah, but Nige D, there's still 3 points. There's still 3 points. I want Bournemouth, bro. I want Bournemouth. I want them in the mix. Scott, football doesn't work like that, bro. I say this all the time. Because we beat City once. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. So, the reason for... Scott, hear me. Brighton have just lost in the semi-final of the FA Cup and had loads of changes. Loads of changes. So, honestly, don't worry about it, man. They only won 1 in 12. Ian, he stopped saying update the score. I've updated the score, man. Are you blind? Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it, Chris? Why is everyone saying update the score? It's updated, man. Cross. Headed out. It's going to be another corner, though, to Newcastle. Eden Yanko says, in case we get relegated, who do you want to coach? I don't know. Yeah, 91 Leeds, exactly. You haven't got the Man United game on, Joe? No, because I'm not bothered about them, you know what I mean? When these 2 games are finished, I'm jetting. I'm not staying around for that one unless Man United are getting spanked. But, right, if anyone else asks me to update the score, I'm going to turn the comments off. Cross. Oh! Pickford in no man's land then. It's going to be a throw into Newcastle. Nah, Newcastle haven't scored again, mate. It's people on the wind-up. I've got it in front of me. You'll know when they score. Trust me. If they score. James, man, honestly, that's it. Comments getting turned off. Over 700 in the house. Welcome to everyone. Please smash a like on the video. Big up Holy Ghost. If you haven't already, please smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, okay? We're so close to 19K. I want to get to 20K before the end of the season. Please make that happen. Oh, he's giving it away. Chance here for Everton. Big chance. McNeil. Oh, Dwight McNeil, shocking, man. That's 2 poor strike now from him. Really poor strikes. Yeah, I did, Robbie. You're right. I know. Shearer just scored, Joe says for you. Shearer. Bazzini. Brought down. Wilson. Quick pace. Oh, it's a good challenge, that, though, by Tarkowski. Onana. What's my name? Onana. What's my name? Good defending from Newcastle. Joe, where you got with game this season? No, mate. I'm here. I'm there. I'm trying to make this low-key Arsenal fan big up. Do you know what I love the most? This is what I can't lie to you now. Man United about to go 1-0 up, folks. Boo. Who do you reckon it is? Rashford? Sancho? Pigs might fly. Here's Rashford. Oh, he's done well, Rashford. Sancho bend it in from there. Oh, my God. Spurs are in the mud, aren't they? That's what I mean. Man United are 1 up. The mad thing is, though, right? They've sacked Stellini, now brought in Ryan Mason, and they're 1-0 down after 6 minutes. Spurs, man. The gift that keeps on giving, I tell you that much. Does anyone know if the Big Six is on tonight? I don't know if you watch the Big Six tonight, normally, sorry, but if it is, it's going to be great because Spurs are going to get hammered after getting battered by Newcastle. And let's have a look. It'll probably be tomorrow if it's not up. No, it's not. Obviously, Arsenal getting battered as well. Loads to talk about on that show. It's a great show. Be interesting if Harry takes Alan's Prem top scorer record. I think he will, yeah. I think he will. Oh, foul there. Idrissa Gana Gueye brought down Longstaff, I think, and he's hurt himself in the process. Dale wants a Warby. No, there's not enough end product there. He runs about and that, but we need people to score goals. We need people to create goals, and a Warby isn't that for me. Yeah, definitely not. Come on, Valencia, hurry up and score, will you? So Longstaff's hurt his back. Absolutely dreading the City game. Listen, mate, is what it is. Probably get spanked, but we move. Do you know what I mean? If you are new, don't forget to subscribe, yeah? Like someone's just said, hashtag get Joe to 20k. I want that to happen. I want that to happen before the end of this season, which ends in May. Spurs have their own Manager of the Week award, says Loki. I forgot to mention that, didn't I? Because I was just saying there about Man United's goal. The best thing I love about this channel now, like, obviously, we have quite... Joe Willett, what a ball. Oh, Warby heads it away from Pickford. Pickford not happy. Is the fact that so many opposing fans watch. They come maybe sometimes to take the piss, etc. And then they stay, do you know what I mean? And I love to see that. I love to see that. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Because it means a lot. Joe, would you want Bournemouth to win? No, Brian, I'm sorry if you're a Bournemouth fan. I want Southampton to win, bro. Corner for Newcastle, Trippier. Oh, Valencia have scored. Yes! Valencia have scored. Moreno on 93rd minute. I love it. I had Valencia winning under 3.5 and it's 2-1. Get in. Both teams to score in Villarreal Espanyol. I did have Harry Kane to score, though. Newcastle win as well. I'm only here for the wonky shelf, says Mr. Dodo. It's not wonky, man. Armour on, back post. Oh, how's Willock not brought that down? Piss poor. Really poor. Nah, not rolling in it, bro. Just within my means, mate. Just within my means. Joe, can you do a Free Willy shirt? Yeah, true. Anto says you wear your heart on your sleeve, Joe. It makes it, yeah. Legend to you. Nick says, watch you since all Leeds TV days as a Birmingham fan, and I'm still here. That's what I'm saying. Ryan says, great channel. I love that. So even if Leeds United go down, we're still going to be doing Premier League watch-alongs. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Sean Dyche is a myth. This is the thing, innit? We always just assume. Why do you need people to subscribe, says Darcy Hartley. It just helps with the channel, the growth, getting yourself out there. Loads of different reasons as to why. So that's why, Darcy. Danny, honestly, and I'm not lying to you, bro, it did not hurt. As tattoos go, it was one of the easiest because genuinely, I don't know if it's because you can tight the skin, do you know what I mean? But yeah, no, it did not hurt, bro. I'm not even playing here. Ryan Mason was already at Spurs, yeah. He's never left, has he? West Ham were robbed yesterday by Liverpool. I didn't see it, Ryan. Just seen the goals, bro. And then obviously when Forest won, I jumped off. 10 o'clock tonight as well, folks. I'll be on the 12-man podcast. Darcy says, poor explanation. Well, if you don't like it, Darcy, fuck off. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. You ask for the explanation, I give it you. If you don't like what you hear, don't ask the questions. Don't ask silly questions. You won't get silly answers. So 12-man podcast. I'll be there tonight at 10 o'clock. So if you want to join us later on, where we'll be talking all relegation, let me just put that in the chat as well. There you go. So if you want to get Terry like that one, it is, man. It is what it is. It's all fun and games, isn't it? I don't mean it. I love you, really. Jolly Ollie says, as a Forest fan, I'm starting to like your channel. Big up to you, brother. I love that. Poor Dan will be gutted later on 12-man podcast. He will, mate. Definitely will. He definitely will. We've got a player injury, a Kieran Trippier. That's not great. What score would you take? When Leicester play Everton? Richard, Leicester to win. Leicester to win for me. Because yes, love that Michael O'Donnell smasher the like. Fair dues. That's fine. Both of them things are true. It's okay. I love that, man. Oh, God. That's a violation, Via. That's a violation. I shave it though, right? I have lost my hair, but I do choose to shave it. I think I rock it. I'm giving you like Jason Statham if you got him from Wish. Something like that. I don't know. Oh, God. Darcy says, I'm in the hood. I like it, man. I like it, Darcy. Big up to you. I love that. That's fair play. You've got to sub now. You've got to sub for that. Do you know what I mean? You've got to sub for that. Darcy says, nah. Okay, we'll go then. Subscribe to Darcy. Big up to Darcy. More like Phil Mitchell from Wish. Yeah. I love that. Harry Hill, if you got him from Wish. No, man. Let me have Jason Statham with you. Jason Statham, if he had dead eyes. If I genuinely plastic surgery, I'd get them done. It's something that's in my family, unfortunately. We all have like bags on it, so I think I'd get them. Or Chance. Do you know what I mean? Just pulled like that. Maybe. Joe, you are a credit to Leeds. I always look forward to your content. Thank you, Rick. Darcy Probs has McDonald. Come on now, let's be nice. Remember the Manscaped ads you did, yeah? Harry Hill, though, you know, whoever said that. No, Lewis, that's not fine. Uncle Fester, that's out of order. That is out of order. Cross, someone says no, the guy from EastEnders. Who's the guy from EastEnders? You don't know who the Mitchells are? Come on, Joe Depp. I do need sleep. I do. Nah, this is nothing to do with sleep. It's just a family trait. Blame me mum and dad. Oh, I'll take that, bro. I don't have the Stone Cold Stunner sound anymore. Otherwise, I'd have banged that out for you right there, right now. Right here, right now. Bring back Dallas, says Kyle. Yep, bring him back. Tony, that is bang out of order. That is bang out of order, Tony. Look like Daishi's. John Malkovich, Max Branning. I've had Max Branning before. I you know, when I was obviously at uni training to be a youth worker and that, I used to do some volunteering at a place with like disabled kids, and there was a lad in there who had Down syndrome, and he used to call me Max Branning. Genuinely, he said, "You look like Max Branning," and that's what he used to call me, Max Branning. There's no lie there. So big up to him. I forget his name now. I seen him as well. He was out with his mum, and I went up to him and I went, "Max Branning." Totally didn't remember me. Totally didn't remember me. You were like, "What?" I was like, "I used to work." His mum like, "Oh, what's going on here?" Me like, "Max Branning, it's me." Anyway, Pookie, yeah. Who can forget? Who can forget Pookie? You ready? Wait. I never get rid of that. Timu Pookie, that is it. That is it. Timu Pookie. Timu Pookie. That's definitely the one. Timu Pookie. Have Villarreal and Valencia both won? No, I think Villarreal was a draw. I did have both teams to score in Villarreal, Espanyol, and I had Valencia to win under 3.5. But I think I'll tell you now. Oh, Villarreal won 4-2, bro. Yeah, Villarreal. So if you've had a double on there, you're dancing. So big up to you. No goals anywhere at the minute. Just Newcastle at the minute. Obviously, Man United winning as well, but that one doesn't really concern us. How have the games been, Joe? Everton playing well or getting... No, they were playing well. They were playing well, and they're in the attack here again. Iwobi headed out, though. They were playing well, but, you know, the most important thing in this game, if I'm being honest, was the first goal. If Everton get it, they can defend for their lives, the crowd behind them, etc., etc. Everton have to try and get something now, which for me, I think Newcastle will kill them on the break, and Eddie Howe will be well aware of that. He'll get him in at half-time and say, "Listen, just get ready to go." Listen, we've got 801 people. It's amazing. So if you haven't already, smash a like on the video. Yeah, Rick, it was the same thing, mate. Adults were learning disabilities. Hey, Joe, I've been loving your content during the relegation battle. I'm an Evertonian, says Pretty Goody Fitness. Big up to you, mate. Thank you for being here. Oh, it's 1-1. Everton have scored. Dwight McNeil. He's offside. Calvert-Lewin, potentially. If not, Calvert-Lewin with a lovely goal dinked over, but he might be offside. He might be offside. Big weight here. I think he might be offside. It looked tight. It looked tight. He's off. He's off. He's off. Yes! He's off! Miles off, in fact. Yeah, he's offside there. Calvert-Lewin. I mean, they might see it from a different angle, but he's offside for me. It's a good goal as well, you know. It's a lovely little dink from Calvert-Lewin. He's offside, man. If that's given, I'm calling corruption. Right on the 48th minute as well. He's offside. Botman's not playing him on. He's not on. Show us a different angle, man. You're doing me tits in. This is horrible right before half-time, I'm telling you. It is horrible if this goes. He's got to be off. What are we playing at here? Daishi, me and Daishi, me dad. Is he off? Come on now. Let's not play. He's off! Yes! His shoulder. Dominic Calvert-Lewin through. Great finish. Showing that Everton aren't done yet. But that's got to be half-time, which is huge. Because imagine that goes in. and it's given right before half-time, 1-1. The crowd second half go have the half-time peers and the pucker pies. They come out second half, they're ready. Now it's like, oh, it's going against us. Yeah, Joe Linton not played well, but second half, Eddie Howe gets him in now, plays on the break, and Newcastle get a couple more. Come on, Toonami. Half-time. Southampton versus Bournemouth, also half-time. So, yeah, it's going our way, you could argue. I'd like a Southampton win, but let's just look at the league table anyway. So you can have a look at it as it stands right now, folks. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash a like on the video for me as well, please. So this is the league table as it stands. You can see there, Leeds United still in 16th place. Everton with 28. So still 2 points behind Leeds United with just 5 games left to play. Southampton only getting a point, 5 behind. You'd think that this is Southampton done. It's so tough for Southampton to come back from this. This is why they need a win. Bournemouth would put them on 34. So if Leeds United did beat Bournemouth, somehow we would not surpass them in the table. But that's how it stands at the minute. So it looks like after this round of fixtures, again, Leeds United will have 4 teams. 4 teams below us. Trip, some want Southampton to win, but I want Southampton to win. I want Southampton to win to pull Bournemouth. Because if we beat Bournemouth, we then go past them more in. But I believe Southampton are done yet. They've got to win. But I still think even if they won, they're not, they won't have enough because 5, I think, what is it now? 6 points. But if they get a point, it's 5. If they win, it's still 3 points. So yeah, thank you very much as well, Claire, who says, evening, Joe, thank you for all the content you provide us. Thank you very much for your support as well. Thanks everyone for supporting the channel. And if you are new, smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. We're getting so close to 20k. I want to get there before the season's done. It'd be great. Vega says, keep cherries in the mess. This is what I mean. Imagine psychologically, if Bournemouth lose, that's 2 losses on the trot, and we can then pass them in the table if we beat them. Psychologically, even for me as a fan, knowing we've moved up a place is huge. It's huge. It's so tight down there. Big up GZH with that lovely comments. Vic Vinegar, nice to see you, bro. Thank you for the compliment. Tony O'Shea says Everton Leicester Monday night. Oh my God, what a game, eh? What a game. I'll be watching that as well. I'll be doing a watch along. Rotherham about to score. Love that. Up the imp, says YouTube user. And I did have both teams to score. Rotherham versus Cardiff. We're doing well tonight, folks. Has anyone seen Darcy? No, she's done one, Davidon. Confident for Sunday, Joe? No, not confident. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Not confident. Do I think we'll win now at this moment in time? I don't. I don't know. I had over 2.5 goals, Southampton, Bournemouth. That's not coming in, is it? Goal at Rotherham, though. Nice. Nice to see. Yeah, Man United winning 1-0 at White Hart Lane. Darcy is here. So, Darcy, man. Darcy, just subscribe to the channel. You know, you're still here. What's going on? We love you, though. Webby says, Tattoo looks great. Cheers, bro. If we don't start Nonto on Sunday, then Javi's on something. I agree. Bamford versus Bournemouth is going to go from 0 to hero. I hope you're right, Matt Leeds. It'd be something beautiful. So if you aren't confident of a win Sunday, how do you still think we'll stay up? I've said to you, Jamie, I don't know, right? I don't know. But I'm not going to say right now we're down, right? I'm worried. Yeah. I am worried. But for me, I'm still clinging on to the notion that there's 3 worse teams than us. And that's my thing. That's my thing. Yeah? That's my thing. That's my thing, mate. Bamford shouldn't play for us again. That's harsh, mate. You've got to feel for him. But hi, man, what's your opinions on Carrick? Do you think he's doing... Mate, Carrick's doing very good. I mentioned Carrick as a potential Jesse Marsh replacement months ago. People remember on this channel, and I got battered for it. Carrick, Carrick. But trust me, he's doing bits. The Just Bald Knob Football Show. Love it, says Nige. Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Jamie, I thought he did play well. Carrick way too Man United, Ryan. Nah, not for me. If he's a good manager, he's a good bloody manager. It don't really matter. Do you know what I mean? We've had Man United players come through the door. Gordon Strachan. You know what I mean? Good and bad. Listen, I just want a good manager. Someone who knows what he's doing, bro. Yeah, they might go into a meltdown, but if he's a good manager, he's a good manager. Come on the tune second half. I think they open up. Do Everton still got to come and try and get something, and then, you know, I think I think Newcastle will get something on the break. Joe, watch you on all these TV, says Justin, big up to you. We could do a Joffy back. Yeah, would you take Fergie? No, Fergie's a different kettle of fish. We've had Scott Wotton, yeah. Orange Postecoglou from Celtic, potentially. So desperate, went to church last week and prayed to stay up in that time of the season again. Love that, Scott. Cameron Borthwick-Jackson, remember him? Yeah, Bielsa is taking Uruguay's under-23s to getting them ready for Olympics, says Bully B. Love that. We need Forshaw as well. Drop Rocker. Well, last week it was drop McKennie. This week it's drop Rocker. I think he'll keep the same. I agree with you, though. What's Javi's agenda? I almost feel that with Javi now, it's getting a little bit of an ego thing. Do you know what I mean? Like a manager saying, you're not telling me who's going to play. Or Radrazani's agreed to sell him in summer. Don't know. Do you think Richarlison will get his first goal against Leeds? Probably won't even play. Rutter runs like he's drunk, a slow one at that. Yeah, he looks gangly, didn't he? He looks gangly. Just play midfield 3. Yeah, it depends. Listen, it's going to be a tough game. What do you think of Chuba Akpom? Yeah, smashing it. We can beat Newcastle, says David. Don't know about that. Like, what I will say, though, we play Newcastle when? 3 games? 3 games time? Is that right? Because we've got Bournemouth, City, Newcastle. They might have already qualified. They might have already qualified. Rad's already sold Willie. Yeah, potentially. Jamboree Time says, Nonto good enough for Italy, but not for Leeds. Exactly, man. After Man City, so that Man City result, oh God, it's going to be bad, isn't it? It's going to be bad. No, I can't see us beating Newcastle, but yeah. Listen, I think Leeds' games are all on Sky. Cleon Gibson says, do you think you'll beat Millwall next season? We never do well against Millwall, but we won't be playing them unless Millwall are getting promoted. Champs Bro says, Joe, do you think they want to save paying money for Willie? I can't see that being true. And the reason I say that is because Premier League survival is more important than giving some extra money for Zurich. Do you know what I mean? Somerville to Newcastle, says Adrian Robinson. Do you reckon? I don't see that. They're going for Champions League, bro. They'll be in Champions League next season. Not bringing in Somerville, are they? I'd swap Spurs and West Ham. But then again, Spurs is at home, West Ham away, so maybe you're right. But the fact that West Ham play that European game is huge, you know. It is absolutely huge for Leeds United. The fact that West Ham play, I'm going to bring it up for you now. It's mental, really. Their fixture's quite congested. So, and they're away as well, people. So let me just share this. So this is West Ham's fixtures between now and the end of the season. Now, West Ham, to be fair, they might not even be out of it. Look, they've got City and Man United. They lose them 2. They're not out of it yet. I do think they'll be safe, but, you know, they could conceivably lose both of them. If people pick up points, then they're dropping again. But this is the thing. They go away in the semi-final, yeah? Semi-final of the Conference League on the 18th, yeah? They then play us 3 days later. Where's Alkmaar? Does anyone know where Alkmaar is? But basically, they've then got to travel all the way back and then play Leeds United, who are going to be fighting for their lives. So I think that's huge, you know. I genuinely think that's huge for us, the fact that Alkmaar's Netherlands, I suppose it isn't that far, but still, it's still not ideal for them, is it? Like, if you look at their, you know, in 10 days, right, West Ham will have played 4 games. So they'll play Alkmaar, Brentford away, Alkmaar again, then us. So in the space of 10 days, they'll have played 4 games. You know, within that same time frame, Leeds will have only played the one, right? They'll have only played the one. Holland closer than Leeds. No, but still, though, it's still... I guess I'm looking at clinging on to things, but... Do you get me, though, yeah? It's big, that. That's a chance for them to get to the final, which they never got to last year. They only got to the semis, you know what I mean? So it's a big game for them, that. And I think that's what might keep Moyes' job. So all eggs in that basket. This is a good point, though. That's a great point. Because if they batter them, then it is what it is, isn't it? But we're in much better form than you, says Spencer. I'm assuming you're a West Ham fan. Yeah, I don't disagree with you. I'm not disagreeing with you there, mate, by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just saying, by the time that game comes around, you'll have played 4 games in 10 days. West Ham don't have a big squad. David Moyes doesn't rotate a lot. Within that same time frame, between the 11th and... I'll tell you what, I'll tell you now. So the 11th to the 21st, they'll have played 4 games. We play on the 13th and then on the 21st. Do you know what I mean? So by the time we play West Ham, they'll have played 3 more times. No, 2 more times, sorry. Do you know what I mean? So that'll be their 3rd game. So I think that's huge for us. So we'll see in it. That's a big one. Azorio says Leeds will get 4 or 5 more points, I reckon, and survive on goal difference. 4 or 5 more points between now and the end of the season keeps you up. I don't even think you need goal difference. I don't know where teams are going to get 4 or 5 points from, to be honest. I don't. We can have a look at the FDR again, because I like doing it, because it gives us a real look into what are my points anyway. I did rubbish on Fantasy Prem this week. Fuming on. Let me have a look at the fixture difficulty rating. The FDR gives you a proper nice little look at it. So if we look at the teams here, just here. So if we look at Everton, for example, they've got to go away. Leicester away at Brighton, home to City, Wolves away, and then Bournemouth away. So that's a really tough run for them. These two are massive, aren't they, away from home? If they don't get a win at home, they're not winning that. You don't think anyway, but them two are favourable for them. They're massive. That one on the final day could be to see who goes down, depending on how Bournemouth do. Obviously, Leeds have a really tough run in as well. These last 4 are brutal. I'm not getting away from that. Leicester have probably the most favourable run, with Everton at home and Fulham away. That could go either way. But these two are good. Even that could be, because Liverpool away have been poor except against us. Who else is there down there? Forest, Brentford away, Southampton at home, massive, and this one. Because then again, Chelsea away. I'd love to play Chelsea right now, to be honest. Chelsea are that bad. West Ham not out of it. They're not out of it. I'm not saying they're going down, but they are not out of it. Wolves are, I think, for me anyway. Crystal Palace are as well. But yeah, that's it on Bournemouth. Bournemouth probably have the easiest running, aside from Chelsea and Man United. But again, Chelsea at home, I think they win. Chelsea are rubbish. Chelsea could have a massive say in it. Look, Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest. That's going to get embarrassing for Chelsea, innit? Lampard, what are they doing? Yeah, so many swings and roundabouts to come yet. It's not as cut and dry as us Leeds fans thinking, saying, we are done. That is it, you know? Big up Tanner Rose back with us. I'm going to hibernate on Sunday. We'll come back out Sunday night. I can't watch the game, no worries. Well, make sure you're watching me. Positive spin, we stay up. What positions do we need for next season? Striker, midfielders, and a whole new defence. We need a new striker. We need more centre midfielders. And we need more defenders. We don't need any wingers, I don't think. So for me, everywhere else but the wing. Alan says, I fancy us beating Spurs at home, the gash, especially with Spurs probably might not have anything to play for. Leeds United on that final day. It's going to be brutal, isn't it? Whole new team. Apart from the wingers. The wingers are fine. Sinister and Onto, Somerville, Harrison, they're fine. Right, we're back underway. We're back underway, folks. Let's get back to it. I'll just quickly update my timer, sorry.
And it's live.
I'm just going to sort the timer out, folks. Sorry. What are we on here? I'll wait for it. There you go. That's on right score now. So Everton 0, Newcastle 1, Southampton 0, Bournemouth 0, and of course Tottenham are getting beat by Manchester United 1-0. Oh, Ryan, so was I. It was mad, weren't it? It was mad how quick it's gone. Here's Newcastle, Joe Linton. Early chance here for Newcastle. Joe Willock comes inside. Oh! How's Tarkowski blocked that? How has Tarkowski blocked that? That should be 2-0 to Newcastle. Joe Willock cuts inside. Comes inside Ben Godfrey a bit too easy. Gets a bounce, but I tell you what, that's going in to make it 2. But what a block by Tarkowski. Oh, my God. It was going in that as well. And that would have been game over that. Yeah, that Newcastle goal is exactly how we mess it and let goals in, whereas Tarkowski comes, boom. Right, here's the cross. Matt Target. Ah, it's Target back playing. Matt Target. Has he been injured, Target? Or just not being played? No, this isn't this is pink lemonade. Oh, it's good ball at that post, but Bournemouth has scored, folks. I think Bournemouth might actually have scored this time. That's Southampton done if they have. Southampton are down if they get beat by Bournemouth. Have a look here, look. Tavernier. Oh, it is. Crept through. Pour that. Bournemouth are in front. There's no offside there. Marcus Tavernier puts Bournemouth 1-0 up. Southampton are relegated for me if they don't get something from this. But Bournemouth have gone 1-0 up. Marcus Tavernier. Alex McCarthy saying, come on, lads. But yeah, that's it. Tavernier was at Middlesbrough last season. Dominic Solanke, very good run. Solanke's going to eat us up. Comes inside, does Tavernier. I shouldn't. How was that? How they've allowed him to get a shot off there. That's pretty piss poor for me. He comes inside, Kalita Carr. Bournemouth, by far the better team, according to Chris Sutton, and it creeps in. I think it takes a deflection potentially. Let's have a look at it. Marcus Tavernier comes in. Strike. Yeah, I think it takes a slight deflection that takes it away from Alex McCarthy. Do you remember when Alex McCarthy was at Leeds? But that's it. Bournemouth. There you go. Bournemouth 1-0 up, folks. And that would mean for me, Southampton could be done, couldn't they? Let's be real. Back to Everton versus Newcastle. Come on, Newcastle, get a second, please. Where's that, Jamie? I don't know. I've never known. Vape with us in Sunderland, Joe. 5 for £10. That is good. Pay 5 of them on their own. To be honest, I don't really smoke vapes. I only do it when I'm sat here. But I got some backy from I got some backy from Benidorm when my ex went. I asked her to bring me some backy back, but I'm gonna try stop smoking after. So the way I did it before, I got a vape and I had started with like I think it was 12, then 6, then 3, and then nothing, and it worked. So I'm gonna do that again. Give it a go. Everton have it all to do though. I tell you something though, if Botman heads it into a Warby's path, little 1-2 here with Doucouré, great challenge, Botman. And I tell you what, Willock's done well to get in front of him, but actually it hasn't worked out for him. And Doucouré gives it to a Warby, who gives it Mikalenko. And it's a corner ball to Everton. At least Saints are gone, said Owen. You would imagine. So Southampton now would be 6 points. 6 points out of it. Yeah, Stuart just started back, mate, to be honest. I couldn't go today, though, because my legs are buckled. And I did a leg day, and I've got another leg day, so I can't go back, so I can hardly walk up and down my stairs at the minute, mate. I need to stand a stair lift. I don't know. Worst thing about vaping. What, Paul? What does that? That doesn't even make sense, bro. Bournemouth on the beach, Sunday, says Matty. I don't know about that. They could confirm survival, couldn't they? Listen, over 800 people watching now, which is amazing. If you haven't already, smash a like on the video for me. Alfred Schroeder in talks with Olympiacos. And I think he's already got the Bruges job, hasn't he? Hasn't he gone back to Bruges? No? I have got Leeds tattoo, Shane, yeah. I've got 2. I've got a Bielsa tattoo and a Mateus Click tattoo. And a Yorkshire Rose. So, great ball. Newcastle are in again here. Joel Linton, can he cut inside like he did earlier? Comes it, great cross. Oh, it's actually blocked by Doucouré, but it comes out to Matt Target. Moved out to the right, Trippier. We know he loves a good ball. It's a great little pass. And it comes. Oh, it just misses a few Newcastle heads. Man United are about to go 2-0 up. Warby. Oh, Warby's just bounced Matt Target off him. Like, why ain't he gone across? What a save, Nick Pope. What a save by Nicholas Pope. What a save by Nicholas Pope. Yeah, I've got the badge behind Bielsa, mate. Man United 2-0 up. Great by Iwobi, knocking off Target. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, first time strike, bang, puts his laces through it. But that is a great save by Nick Pope. Rashford scored for Man United. Matt Target gets a yellow card. I'm not getting a Jesse tattoo. Jay says, you're a legend, mate. Watch you all the time. Liverpool fan, you seem sound lad. Jay, loved that, man. I'm always on the trippers, LFC day trippers, if you've not seen that. Big up to you, though, brother. That means a lot. Beezer Geezer says, I don't pray for Leeds wins anymore. I pray for other teams to lose. It is what it is, bro. This is where we're at. I know it's not great, but this is where we're at, innit? I heard you have a big lion tattoo on your back. I don't have none on my back, bro. Cross. Ooh, Michael. I do not want to see Michael Keane score another screamer. I do not want to see Michael Keane score another screamer like he did against Spurs. It's a good strike from Keane. He's got a good effort on him for a centre-back. Look at this. Bang. But Man United going to go in 2-0 up against Spurs. The Ryan Mason effect. Southampton losing at home to Bournemouth. I think that puts them down. And, yeah, all to play for. Still love you, Bielsa, if he's watching. Oh, imagine. I'd love to meet him. Lion tattoo used to be a cat, but he's put a bit of timber on. True. Saints look gone yet. I've said that I still think Forest are, but people will disagree. With you have to do extra shifts at work. Yeah, I will do, bro, Mark. If we go to Championship, yeah, I'll have to do some more for sure. Here's Joe Linton. Round to Joe Willock. Joe Willock, good little cross, headed out by Michael Keane. Guimaraes gives it back to Joe Linton. Will be though. Oh, referee has blown up. Joe Linton not happy there. Owen says Forest and Everton as well as Southampton. I hope you're right, bro. I hope you're right. I just want Harry Kane to score. Smash a like. Yeah, if you haven't already, smash a like. Let's see if we can get 1,000 live viewers. We've currently got 837 ears on YouTube. There's 427 likes. If you haven't already, smash a like on the video. Let's get that up to 500 likes, please, folks. And as I say, we're on the road to 20k. So please, yeah, still working for Just Eat, mate. I'm on 18,750. So we're 250 away from 19k, and then we can really push for that 20. There's one team going defo Southampton. Yeah, Schroeder is in Greece. Is he not in Bruges, though? Here's Dwight McNeil. Chance for Everton, potentially. Half-time in Tottenham versus Man United. 2-0 up. Goals from Rashford and Sancho. Trippier wanted Pope to come for it. Pope clears it. Oh, poor touch that by Miggy Almiron. Maximilian says we're going down. We're not out of it yet, bro. We're definitely not out of it. I'm telling you, Tarkowski is going to get a nosebleed. Onwards to 20k. I'll watch out for you on my Just Eat orders. Oh, I don't do the driving and that, Oliver. I work like on the phones, bro. I work on the phones saying like, I speak to restaurant partners. No, not deliveries. Although I do work though, like I just work from home or in the office. Basically, when restaurants are having issues, they call us. Looking forward to the Championship, says the unambiguous. Nah, we're not going, man. I'm telling you. Do you know what I'm gonna get next? I'm gonna get the Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. Calvert-Lewin. Ooh, Doucouré. What a block. Nah, Ridsdale, unfortunately not, but it's brutal, isn't it? Oh, Calvert-Lewin tried to dink it over. Nick Pope. Ended up coming to Doucouré. He'll put it on his left foot, and Matt Targett got a great block. Newcastle determined not to see Leeds United drop out of the Prem. Always putting in the work. Large up yourself, Joe. Leeds to stay up. Everton, Saints and Forest down. Believe. I love that. Thank you, Louis. Yeah, man. Listen, I'm the self-proclaimed. It is self-proclaimed. No one's given me the moniker. But the self-proclaimed hardest working man in the YouTube game. And the best Leeds United commentator around. Bar none, I'm telling you. They need to get me on them. They need to get me on BBC, man. I'm too X-rated for that, though, maybe. Just waiting for the opportunity. Waiting for the call back. Terence Crane says, love you, Sean. I'm a West Ham fan. I love this, man. The more we grow, like, I get West Ham, I get Palace, everybody, man. I love yous. Cherry's 1-0 up. I forgot. Yeah, I've updated it, bro, there. I was thinking I hadn't updated it then. Here's Callum Wilson. Wilson again. No. Longstaff trying to keep it alive for Newcastle. Heads it to Joe Linton. He might be offside. Goes back to Guimaraes. Oh, it's a lovely ball. Longstaff. Oh. Newcastle are going to... Ooh. Do you reckon them... Oh, Pickford's rolling him off. Oh, Newcastle up to some nastiness. Longstaff stayed on the pitch. Pickford's tried to roll him off. It looks sore. Longstaff's been smashed. He's on the deck. Then Pickford's come over and tried to push him off the pitch because obviously while he's on the pitch, they have to wait. Because he's crawled back onto the pitch, if you see. To be fair, that is brutal. Do you reckon there might be a pen? Nah. Ball had already gone, hadn't it? Pickford's tried to... But it is funny. That's a penalty, Longstaff said. I love that. I love Longstaff said, that's a pen. That's a pen. Oh, they are checking it. Oh, maybe, you know. It can't be, can it? I think the ball had already gone. No, no penalty, no penalty. The pen had already gone. Oh, Decore's give it to Calvert-Lewin. Trippier. They're in. McNeil strike off Botman. Calvert-Lewin trying to keep it alive. It's kept in by Trippier. That's great defending. Great defending, Kieran Trippier. Here's Onana. Onana's been pretty quiet. No, Steve, I didn't mean that. What I'm saying is, he'd already lost control of the ball, Longstaff. It had already gone. Longstaff's on the deck now. Idrissa Gana Gay's trying to pick him up. It's going to spill over this. Michael Keane having a go. Look at the Everton fans. They're fuming. Basically, Longstaff sat down on the pitch now, folks. But Longstaff sat down. I love it, man. I love it. Go on, Newcastle. Here's Onana. But it can have the opposite effect, though, right? It can whip the crowd into a frenzy. We need a Newcastle second. We need a Newcastle second. Because they're getting in a bit now, Newcastle, to be fair. Love Honey and Bargees, aye, for sure. Bring on Claire Balding, innit, Scoops? Claire Balding for the win. Joe, would you do the AFL football show? Yeah, 100%. Come on, Newcastle, get to, yeah. No, it's not a penalty. Longstaff had already lost the ball. It's not a penalty. It's more the follow-through. Keane sending it up, but that's a well-headed. I tell you what, though, Calvert-Lewin's causing problems. Everton getting on top, I tell you. Trippier is clash, yeah. Feel Everton are going to get a draw. I know the longer it goes on, D, I hear it, bro. I hear it. We definitely need a Newcastle second. Go Spectre X3 said, I'd love to hear your professional phone voice. Hi there, you through to Joe Just Eat. How can I help? Cross. Kept alive by Tarkovsky. Nick Pope comes out. Newcastle can calm down now. Yep, of course. Okay, if you just give me 2 moments there, I'll pop you on hold and I'll get that sorted for you. Thank you. Hey, God. I know, Newcastle, come on in it. Okay, thank you. Have a good day now. Bye. Going Leeds away was the first time in my life that I had my 5 a day, says James. 875 of you watching. Amazing. If you haven't already, smash a like on the video. Everton fans fuming here. You know what I mean, lad? What's going on, lad? He needs to give me yellow. He needs to give me yellow for that. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. Callum Wilson. Wilson's going to score. Oh, push strike. Screaming for Isak this game. Maybe. Newcastle should get Gordon and Isak on, I know. Claire Balding for the win, man. Oh, Mr. Dodo, you've had my life, you. Mr. Dodo, why have you done that? Why have you done that? Wait, I can't. Have you seen this from Mr. Dodo? Wait till you see this. Wait till you see this. He's always doing me. Are you ready? Get out of my pub. Go on. Get out of my pub. Love that. Get out of my pub, you slag. There you go. Mr. Dodo at it again. Tonight, 10 p.m, folks. Don't forget, I'll be on the fine. No, Sharon. I'll be on the 12th Man podcast. Link is in the chat now. Kieran Trippier not happy yet. Oh, has Jerry Springer died? Has Jerry Springer died? I used to love watching Jerry Springer, you know. Jerry. I remember watching an episode, right, when they had the Klux Klux Klan on. Oh, my God, man. Like, to have them in the studio, it was insane, man. It was going mental. Do you remember them shows? Jerry was just next level, man. Jerry was the goat at that stuff. Big Steve. Do you remember Steve? Yeah, man. Mental. But that show, I'll never forget it, man. It was brutal, man. All these clips are on Twitter. Yeah, I bet that's on there, man. When he had the Ku Klux Klan on, man. Insane, man. People are saying anywhere else on the pitch, and that's a foul by Tarkowski. People not happy with no penalty shout. Oh, Scoops, mate. Do you remember this? But that was on Jacob Murphy's coming on. That wasn't Jerry Springer though. I forget what it was, but when he comes on and he says, take care of yourself and each other. When he says, I gave him a traditional black name, and he's like, who? And he goes, OJ, Trippier Cross. It's brilliant. Is it, you bought a baby? And they're like, no, I swapped him for an iPad. Bruno is hilarious, man. Toby said he's found it in Twitter, man. No, Jack, no, genuinely, it was a real show, bro. Trust me. Yeah, I swapped him for an iPad. Dan Burns coming on. Did people like Jeremy Kyle? I mean, for a bit, but now when you see what it was like behind, it's quite bad, you know. Yeah, Jerry tear-ups were mad. Mental, man. They used to have proper fights, man. Could never make a movie like Bruno these days, sadly. Jack, it wasn't that long ago. Yeah, you could. He always pushed the boundaries. Does Sacha Baron Cohen. Bruno's not that bad. Bruno's not get cancelled, bro. That's a piss take, innit? He's Jewish, isn't he, himself? It's like when he does Borat, man. He's going the running of the Jew, where we chase the Jew down the street, and we all like, and it lays an egg. It lays a baby Jew. Nah, bro, was it 14 years ago? Was it 14 years ago, bro? Fair play. The bell ring when they fight, says Holy Ghost. Yeah, man. Do you remember it? Ding, ding, ding. Hey, Jerry. Borat was better, yeah, man. Do you know what I like the best bit on Bruno for me? I thought it was hilarious, man. Was when he goes to that like swingers night or whatever it is, and the guy's having sex with that woman, and he's just staring into his eyes. He's going at her, and he's just going, I like your eyes. And he's just staring at him, man. Oh, my God. Imagine that. Like, to be able to do that and keep a straight face is mental. Yeah, that's why we're talking about Jerry. To be able to do that and still keep a straight face is mental, man. Here's Jacob Murphy, first real touch for him. Scored a lovely goal against Spurs, and he's twisting and turning, trying to get across. It's actually a corner ball, ref. Nice. Yeah, he was staring into his soul, wasn't it? It was brilliant. And do you know when he goes to see the pastor at the start of the movie? And he goes, these lips are for Jesus. And he goes, I could think of another use for them lips. Yes. Where's that one? Oh, my God. It's so funny, man. When he's going, no, he's African. No, he's African-American. That's racist. Oh, man, it's so funny. So funny, man. If you haven't, US Sunday. Yeah. Yeah, man. If you haven't seen the Oh, there's that KK. I can't put that KK video on here, but wow, look at it. It's on my Twitter. He had the mob fighting the KKK. Wow, Jeremy, what a guy! Oh, what a strike by Willock! What a save as well at the same time by Jordan Pickford. But that is some strike. Today I got to meet a genuine chocolate man. Oh my god, Bruno and Borat is just mental, innit? It's Prada, darling. Don't, man. You need to stop now. God, man. Yeah, I've seen the audience, bro. I'm looking now, man. It's mad. Another cross. Bro, it's on Twitter now. Mental. I don't even want to retweet that, though. But, yeah. Jerry. We've all forgotten about the football for a minute. Yeah, this is what happens here. Oh, mate, don't. Yo, where is it? Scoobs. Oh, my God. With Millie from Nilly. I'm not going to do it for you, but you know what I mean, man. And he goes like that. It's so funny, man. And the guy's just sat there watching him, man. And he's going... He moves him round as well. He moves him round. Can I see him? Yeah. And he goes, oh, mate, don't. That creases me, that. Absolutely creases me. And he turns him round, man. Oh, God, man. Oh, God. Oh, Borat, man. Mental. Bruno. But Sacha Baron Cohen's unbelievable. Sacha Baron Cohen is unbelievable. Oh, Newcastle are getting a second, folks. I think Newcastle are about to get a second. Our night's just got a whole lot better. Not only are we talking about Bruno and that, I think it's about to be 2-0. Here we go. Bruno Guimaraes. Sound the alarm, folks. It's coming. Joe Willock beats Ben Godfrey. Cut back. Joelinton! Boom! 2-0 to Newcastle. Get in there. Joel Linton. Loving goals at the minute, isn't he? And there you have it. 2-0. Everton down. Yeah, Sacha Baron Cohen genius, yeah. Sam, yeah. You will never get this. But then one day, she break the cage, she get this. Oh, God. Mohit Kumar says, Everton relegation. I'll be there no matter what. Toffee's going down. Listen, we're so close to 1,000 live viewers, which is insane for a game not concerning Leeds United. That just shows that we're growing exponentially all the time on the channel. I love to see it. Great header by Joel Winton. Joe Willock had a great game. And Joel Linton heads it into the corner, and it's 2-0. And that there is done. It's done. Everyone's going to be watching Bruno Borat tonight, aren't they, when they come off this stream? I'm telling you. Entry, please. He cannot afford clock radio. He funny, man. Joel Linton, nice header. Pickford, no chance. I want that fan of the dictator that much. I don't know. Yeah, Joel Linton has transformed under Eddie Howe. Love to see it, though, don't we? Newcastle, though, putting Everton in the mud, isn't it? No, I blame Patrick. No, Frank Lampard. Here is Iwobi tries to beat his man. Nothing happening though. Everton though, they're still having a go. Iwobi tries to cross it. Who's that in the box? Is that Morpie? Cleared by Trippier. Oh, nice. Great work by Wilson. Oh, they could get another here. They could get another. They're playing sumptuous. Oh, it's a good challenge by Tarkowski. I feel at this stage, get us out. Do we just leave it? Southampton are out, isn't it? Like Southampton are done. We got Fat Frank at home next, says offer red. Who, bro? Who is it? Oh, 3-0. 3-0. 3-0. We're in a Geordie Wonderland. How are the lads? Here we go. Bruno Guimaraes. My mate Lee Brown said it would be 3-0 as well. Big up to him. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Callum Wilson. Put that in your cigarette and smoke it. What a goal that is. Love that. I love him. There you go, 3-0. How are the lads? Everton are going. Everton are leaving the building. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. Wilson! Do you know what, though? Wilson's always saving us, man. I really like him. I really like him. Look at that. Love it. But we said this, didn't we? Everton were going to have to go for it. Everton were going to have to go for it. And, you know, Newcastle were going to get them on the counter, and they did. And like it's been said in the chat, is there a fire drill? Is there a fire drill? I think we can have a bit of this, to be honest. Let's go. Let's party. It's party time. Let's go. You ready? Let's go. Yeah.
Are you ready?
Let's get ready to suck it! Time to play the game!
Yes, man, we love it. 952 people watching now. If you haven't already, please do smash a like on the video. Cracking goal from Wilson. Oh, they're in again here. Here's Alexandra. Isak's come on, has he? Yeah, Isak's coming on just to get in the mix. Go on, Isak. Have it. Let's have it. Cross. Go on, Isak. Oh, make it 4. Increase the goal difference, man. Make it happen. Callum Wilson is a Leeds legend. They're playing sumptuous. Proper football commentary says, Mummy Flight, like Everton of bricks. Callum Wilson equals Leeds legend. Get Sumba Pamphon on the touch, Joe. I've got some cocoa butter, bro, downstairs. Don't worry. I've had enough to look after them. I'm going to be covered soon, man. I'm telling you. Kieran Trippier, corner. Can he make it 4? No, it's headed out by Calvert-Lewin. But I tell you what, though, Calvert-Lewin has looked tasty in parts. And that Everton-Leicester game on Monday night is going to be lit. Join me for it. Man United are winning 2-0. I need Ellie Sims is coming on now for 13 minutes. Southampton, Bournemouth. That's still 1-0 Bournemouth. Southampton down with that one, I think. I missed the Javi soundbite. Doesn't really deserve it now, to be fair. It doesn't, does it? Nah. Just don't have the same vibe. Off the line by Jordan Pickford. No crazy reactions now because we know that Everton are getting beat. There's no way back in this one for me. No way back. I'm really surprised Southampton. I mean, we've not watched the game, but love the WWE fan songs. I'm a huge Shawn Michaels fan, so you should be, bro. So you should be. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Love it. Shall we switch on over? Do we want to switch over to see if nah, Southampton are down, aren't they? Do you think there's not much jeopardy there, is there? Although this one, no. Big up Hannah Rose, get Sexy Boy on. Newcastle 3, says Tasty Growler. Indeed. Couldn't have gone any better, really, could it? Newcastle 3, Everton 0. Remember, Newcastle do have to come to Ellen Road, though, as well. Here's Neil Morpet. I I said get Neil Maupay, you know. Bloody hell. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Neil McDon on Twitter says Wilson's been our most influential striker since the last day of last season. I love that. Yeah, I don't know why Connor Cody's not getting minutes. He plays better in a 3, though, doesn't he? Or is it 3-1 of Everton scored? Everton have scored, folks. They couldn't, could they? They couldn't, could they? Oh, it's got in from Michael Keane, I think. But you don't know, you know. It's 10 minutes. Do these hit differently like this? Dwight McNeil, the goal scorer. Poor defending that. Oh, no, it's gone straight in from the corner. It's gone straight in. I want to know how long that shower is, Hannah. How long did you have a shower for? Monty, so was the last time Everton was relegated. Why do people always put the scores in comments? 3-1 it is. Goal, surely not. It's too long to go. If they get a second, then we can start to get scared. I can't lie. Get scared if they get a second. Oh, they're going to score. Here we go. Alexander Isak. He's twisted. He's... Alexander Isak. Sometimes you just have to applaud. Alexander Isak has just taken about 4 players on. About 4 players on the byline. Close control like you would not believe. And he's dinked it to back post. And Everton fans, if they weren't leaving before, they are leaving now. That was mad techers. That was mad techers. It's now 4-1. 4-1. So we were worrying 10 minutes. They couldn't, could they? No, they definitely couldn't. Look, he's actually picked it up on halfway. Isak comes inside. He's got Idrissa Gana, Godfrey near him. Godfrey's no slouch either. There's Michael Keane comes across. Idrissa Gana, he twists them in and out, goes down a byline like an eye of a needle, through the eye of a needle. And Jacob Murphy just taps it in at the back post. But Alexander Isak has just scored from the halfway line. Look at the Newcastle fans watching as well behind, man. I bet they're buzzing. That is some goal. Isak. Love that. Oh, it was lovely, that. Newcastle 4-1 up. Can they go get a 5? Go get a 5th. Go get a 5th. Tottenham. Is it Harry Kane? Tottenham are about to score against Man United. Is it Harry Kane? Tell me it's Harry Kane. Oh, it's not going to be, is it? Oh, what a goal, Pedro Porro. What a goal that is by Pedro Porro, outside of his foot. Great strike, Pedro Porro. 2-1. Ryan Mason looking buzzing. Great strike by Pedro Porro. That on the volley, outside of his foot, top corner. He's saying, vamos. Let's have a look. Højbjerg, out to the left. Outside of his foot. Is it Perisic? Kane tries to get it in. It's a good block by Weghorst, was it, maybe? No, Shaw, sorry. Perisic here, look, outside of his boot. Kane has a strike. But look at that finish by Pedro Porro. Goal given. Check complete. Straight in the top corner by Pedro Porro. Go on, Spurs. Get back into it. Get back into it. Bamford would have missed it. I mean, it is... I can't lie. It's a hard strike. It's a hard strike. Right, I need to switch back over now, don't I? I want to see Newcastle continue to score them goals against Everton. Oh, he's here. Christian Kiz, I know you watch a lot, mate, so thank you for your support. Or woman, I don't know, you might be a female, but yeah, not a good night for you, is it, at home as well? I mean, we've been there, bro. I mean, we were slapped up 5 and 6-1. It is what it is. I don't know. He looked good in parts tonight, mate. I know they've been smashed. Oh, I was just showing you love, man. You've just put deaf Leeds out of order. Listen, if you haven't already, smash a like on the video, folks. We're 953 viewers, which is amazing. It's been a good night for Leeds, to be fair. It's been a good night. It's been a good night. Table looks a little bit better. Still in the same place. We haven't, but Everton haven't caught us. Southampton are not getting closer to us. So, you know, beat Bournemouth at the weekend. We're a point behind West Ham. Point behind West Ham. So, come on. Here's Longstaff into Gimaresh. Could we see a late equaliser for Southampton, do you think? Let's switch it over on to the Southampton game. We've got a couple of minutes left. It's Southampton on the attack now. Signal's so bad when I change channel on BT for some reason. It takes a while to sort it. Christie trying to get Bournemouth out. Would an equaliser? Yeah, maybe. But as it stands, I think this means Bournemouth are safe. Maybe they could go on the beach. Listen, we're getting so close to 1,000 live viewers. Southampton have scored. Southampton have scored. I think Southampton have scored. 1-1. Oh, they have. Oh. Armstrong. He's in the box. Armstrong. Cross. Shea Adams. Yes! Shea Adams. 1-1. Get in. Shea Adams. Agent Shea. Agent Shea. Get in. Agent Shea Adams off the crossbar. Love to see it. That's a massive goal, isn't it? A massive goal. Bournemouth dropped back down into 15th. I knew to switch it over, didn't I? I just knew. He's not offside. No, not offside at all. He's not offside. He's not offside by any stretch of the imagination. Definitely not. I don't think he's offside at all. No, he's not. He's not. Is he? Everyone? No. Oh. He's off. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I feel so sorry for Shea there. Oh, no. Offside. Wounded. That's Southampton down, innit? 1K in the room. Big up to you all. Over 1,000 people. His literal toe offside. Hang on, they might not be done yet. Southampton ball over the top. Straight through to Neto in goal. Netto. That is where the scratters go. That's what I used to say. Nah, he wasn't. His toe, wasn't it? 5 minutes at a time in this one. Kalitakar. Southampton, it was a must-win. Update your scoreboard. Sorry, yeah. Let me take that down. It's 1-0 to Bournemouth. Here's Walker-Peters. That'd have been a massive goal as well at home. 5 minutes to go. They might have gone on and got the winner. Lianco tries a cross. Back post. Kyle Walker-Peters might not be done yet. Cross. Headed out. Lavia strike over. Oh, Southampton done, yeah. I feel harsh, do you know what I mean? I mean, everyone's different. People think a Bournemouth win's better for us. I'm not too sure. What? Yeah, I think West Ham will stay up, Terence. Yeah, I do. Gordon blocked him in when he played for the club. Mum, when he leaves. What do you mean, John? Newcastle 5. It's 5. We're not the only team. We're not the only team that gets spanked at home. Newcastle about to hit Everton for 5. Shah. Oh, what a goal by Fabian Shah. That is a brilliant goal. And Everton have been spanked for 5. I put 5 on it. 5-1. See? They're worse teams than us. They're worse teams than us. They're worse teams than us, folks. Oh, they're going to check VAR now. Surely they're not gonna pull that one back. Still 5 minutes left. Oh, VAR. Oh, that's harsh. I believe it's Everton's JUSTJOE said for a while you did. It's been disallowed, but listen, they've been spanked every which way they can. They have been spanked tonight at home. Everton, they're as bad as us, man. This is the thing. They're as bad as us. Last game they won was 11th of March. Before that was us in February. So we're now, May soon. So they're just as bad as us, 4-1 now. 4-1 offside. Can scratch that not handball by Trent. Tom says, I'll still think we'll be the third to go down. Who's going down then? Forest go down for me. M57 says, Everton podcasters were saying Newcastle cannot score big twice on the bounce. Well, they've scored 11 in 2, haven't they? We play them in 3 weeks' time. My God. Sorry, folks. Forest are going to fluke it out. I don't think so, Don Brown, Here's Anthony Gordon getting booed. Isak. Pass it. Oh, Murphy nearly makes it 5. It probably should have been. Thank you, Southie. Southampton will basically be gone when... What's that? When they go to Forest. That's their next game, isn't it? Newcastle, yeah, maybe. Forest displayed a lot of fight yesterday. And, mate, I think it was more sort of the poor Brighton side. Win on Sunday, and we have a good chance to stay up. Everton are truly awful. Hard to see them getting a win. This is how it's changing now. We're starting to feel a little bit better. I like it. There are worse teams than us. Doesn't mean we won't go down, but yeah, if we win on Sunday, that's huge, mate. That is huge. Thank you so much for your super chat. 3 against 4. Thank you so much. Dwight McNeil, cross. Misses everyone. Everton goal difference taking a hit as well. All the Everton fans have left the building. Full time's about to go everywhere, I think, folks. Oh, wow. Look how dead it is at Everton. There's literally not a soul left in that ground. Dicey looking brutal there. Southampton, Bournemouth finished, and I think that might be Southampton done. I feel optimistic again. I feel optimistic that we can stay in this division. I do. I feel optimistic again. I don't know why I do it, but we've got to beat Bournemouth. Got to beat Bournemouth. Decore pushes someone over. Anthony Gordon has a word. Yeah, I think so, Vic. We drew with a much better Brighton side. I think it's between Everton and Leeds, says Muktabutta. Who else? No, I don't want Dean Henderson at my football club. Neil Maupay getting a yellow card, being his normal dirty self. Joel Linton having a go at him. Joel Linton's a big guy, you know. A big guy. Obviously sticking up for his Brazilian brother. Joel Linton would snap Maupay in half. Maupay just kicking out a little bit. Oh, yeah, it's a nasty one, Maupay. That. What's he done that for? Tit. Yeah, he's apologising now because he knows his big brother Joel Linton's about to eat him at full time. Bussiol. Trippier. Hopefully Voba back. Yeah, Trippier with the cross. It's a good cross. Back post. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's a vital block by Mikalenko. Surely full time in a matter of moments, folks. Remember, folks, as well, you can join me on the 12th Man podcast, which goes live after this at 10 o'clock. I'll be on there with Dan Potts and the rest of the crew. So make sure you join me for that. And that is full time and a load of booze. Join me on the 12-Man podcast, okay? Join me on the 12-Man podcast at 10 o'clock. I want to say to you all, thank you all so much for joining me. Over 1,000, yes, 1,000 live viewers on a game not concerning Leeds United. It just shows the growth on the channel. It means an awful lot. Thanks for being here. Tomorrow, I am no games on, but I'll be doing something during the day at some point. Obviously, the press conference tomorrow as well. So we'll be reacting to that news because you and me both know he'll be asked some more about Willie Nonto. So we need to do it. Check that out. Then Saturday, we're back rocking and rolling again, aren't we? We're back rocking and rolling again. Thanks as always for watching. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. We are on the way to 20K. I want to get there before the end of the season. And if you are going to be there, I'll see you on the 12th Man at 10 p.m.